morning. How is everyone today? I have been super low energy yesterday and today, and I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just the realization that this is life now, or maybe the changing weather. I'm very affected by seasons and things like that, so I think it could well be the weather. But everything is still really good. So we're doing a session today on motivation, to just give us a little burst of energy, to pick us up a little bit more. Yeah, so for anyone, if you're feeling a bit flat or just could do with a boost, or if maybe you've got loads of energy, then it'll be great to have you with us. So hopefully your energy just transmits through the wonderful Facebook Live and we can all share that lovely energy. So we'll just wait for a few more people to join. Always say hello if you are watching. And as always, we've been having some technical issues. So if it cuts out, then I will just close this live and start another one. So if the transmission goes, just shut this one down and then look in your feed and hopefully there will be another one there. Okay, so I just need to decide. I'm torn between two breathing exercises to begin with. So I think we might do both. Because why make a decision when you can just not make a decision, basically. Just shut this door actually so you don't hear all kitchen sounds. So if you're just joining, hello. And deliberately, again, placing of bright colours, just to, if you're feeling a little bit, then just wearing some bright colours or wearing something you really love. I think it's in Marie Kondo's Spark Joy, and it's like sometimes like the prom dress or whatever, you're not going to wear that again necessarily, but you don't want to get rid of it. And it's just like, just wear it around the house. Just wear it, especially now. Why not sit in your prom dress while you're doing a conference call, or on your crazy Ibiza outfit while you're cleaning the house? Just if it makes you feel happy, just do it. And now is definitely the time, because you know you're not going to get any unexpected visitors. So wearing some colours, wearing some nice clothes, listening to music. So I want you to all think of a song that you love. And even if you're like, oh, I don't want to work out. I'm from Essex, in England. Thank you for your question. If you're feeling just low energy and you don't want to do anything, we've all got that song that even if you put it on, you just can't help but feel like, yeah, I'm gonna go dancing or just start jigging around. So today, I want you, whether you're high energy or low energy, I want you to just really increase it from wherever you are, wherever you're starting. We're just trying to get those vibes up and try and carry us through. And then hopefully our energy will just permeate into all those around you in the house, that everyone, but I'm sure if you've got kids that are running around, you're probably wanting to calm the energy down. But not today, no, up energy. So there are your intentions that I'm setting as homework, but we don't call them that, is that I'd like you to wear some bright clothing or some clothes that make you happy, or maybe even if it's just a big old jumper, but something, deliberately wear that. I know sometimes in this we're thinking, we'll just keep wearing the same stuff because no one's going to see, we don't have to wash it, or maybe we'll just stay in our pyjamas because who cares? But no, it's not going to happen today. And listen to some happy music, even if it's just one song. Maybe just dance around a little bit. Okay, so we're now going to do, I think we're going to do both of the breathing exercises before we start. So the first one is a humming breath. So this one, being the ridiculous ego that we have, we can feel quite self-conscious with this one. And all you need to do is hum. So we're going to inhale. And then we're going to close our eyes and cover our ears. So I tend to put my peace fingers over my eyes, my ring fingers above my lip, and my little fingers on my chin, and my thumbs on my ear. You don't have to do that, just you can close your eyes and block your ears. But you're going to inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to hum. And what we want is its vibrations, and it's almost like you're shaking everything out. So I quite like it because it feels like I'm shaking all the thoughts that have been lingering around, just shaking them loose, getting rid of them. But it's also quite nice with vibrations in our mind. It's creating higher vibes, giving us more energy. So we're going to do it 3 times. So taking a big inhale, and as you exhale, hum. When you've done your 3, just releasing your hands to your legs. Keep your eyes closed. Just breathe in as your body wants to breathe. It may be slightly slower, more gentle than normal. Just really paying attention to how you feel. And sometimes we need to rest, and sometimes we need to just kickstart our batteries. And that's what we're going to do today. So with a big inhale, lifting the arms up, big length in the body, and release down. And then let's come to standing, please. We're going to do our second breath work. Let me see if it's joined. Hello, people. Thank you for joining me. Take this off. So this orange top was actually my uncle Robert, hi Rob, is a massive fan of the colour. And so for his party, he suggested we have to all wear bright colours, and this was my emergency top because I looked in my wardrobe and really I'm void of colour. So, but orange, nice happy colour. So thank you, Rob. So this is going to be the breath of joy. So you're going to inhale 3 times and then exhale once. So we're not inhale, exhale. It's just in, release. And we're going to do some arm movements with it. So it's going to be in, arms forwards, in, arms to the side, in, all the way up, and then exhale forwards. We're going to do it 5 times. So let's go. Through the nose if you can. When you've done your 5, just standing still. And again, pay attention to how you feel. Hopefully there's some tingling in your arms, maybe a little buzz of energy. Good. Now we're going to do half moon poses. So if you've done hot yoga, you should recognize these from the beginning. Ooh, it's quite static, so I can see why people have particular sportswear rather than regular clothing. So feet together, inhale, arms up. Sorry if you can't see my hands. I'm not sure how I'm going to make that happen. So basically my palms are just together. Interlock the fingers and release the index finger. So as if you're pointing up. You want your palms squeezing together, arms by your ears. Feet together, and just sway from side to side. And gently open it up, and you're trying to grow taller each time, as if you're trying to get closer to the ceiling. And then you're going to pause in the center, take a big breath in, and as you exhale, push your hips to the left and reach over to the right. So you're reaching with your right arm as well. We're not just collapsing down, we're really lengthening both sides. You should feel a big stretch here. Feels quite uncomfortable to breathe, definitely feels uncomfortable to talk. So just try and control your breath, slow it down, remove that panic from your body. Inhale back up. Lengthen in the center, and then we're going to go to the other side. So hips to the right, reaching over to the left, and stretching with both hands, squeezing those palms together. They want to come apart. And you might find that your shoulders creeping forwards. Try and bring them back so they're nice and level, facing forwards. Ooh, keep pushing the hips. Inhale up. Same as you are, you're going to lift your gaze up. So you allow the head to fall backwards. Big inhale, and as you exhale, pushing your hips forwards, engage your core, lift your chest, and try to trace a line with your hands backwards. Only go as far as you feel comfortable. Inhale, back up. With your exhale, coming down into a forward fold. And then just releasing the hands, pedaling through the legs. Again, this one can do whatever you want. So you can sway from side to side, pedal through, maybe come into a squat and lift up a few times. Whatever you need to. And then we're going to come into our hamstring stretch. So bend in your knees as much as you need to. Place your chest onto your thighs, and that stays there. So that we don't lift the chest off now, that just stays on the legs. So you can hold behind the legs. You can use your, take my socks off, your peace fingers, so your index finger and your middle finger to hold around your big toes. Or you can cup your heels from behind. Whichever one you're doing, you inhale, trying to lengthen the spine, and as you exhale, try to lift the hips, straighten the legs. So try to look between your legs rather than to your feet. We don't need to move far, but just make sure with every exhale you're constantly at that edge, at that point of tension. Just releasing any stress from our lower back, rounding and lengthening the back of the body, stretching out your hamstrings. Good. Release. Bring your arms back together, arms by the ears, palms together. Inhale back up. And release. Okay, let's do a salutation. So, towards the front of your mat, feet hip distance apart. Oh, all cluttered, that's not very good karma. I'm going to go this side. So, grounding yourself down. Inhale, arms up, big open, take your gaze up. Exhale forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back into plank. Pause for a moment and then lower yourself down. Inhale up into your back bend. Taking an extra breath in, really lifting up out of your shoulders, opening your chest. So when we're trying to get motivation or energy, it's often a lot of chest openers, back bends. Gently coming back into a down dog and just pedaling through. And then from here, allow the knees to come down. Come onto all fours. We're going to go through a few cat-cows. So you want your knees under your hips, your hands under your shoulders. As you inhale, lifting your chest and chin forwards, lengthening the spine. As you exhale, chin to chest, pushing up between the shoulder blades. Inhale, stomach falls to the floor, pelvis tilts forwards. Exhale, belly button to the spine, tailbone under. And then feeling free to freestyle now if you want to move around more. If you want to bring it into our child pose, into an up dog, so really extending the movement. If you want to sway from side to side, maybe almost do some circles. Whatever you feel needs to happen to help you wake up and loosen up a little. And then when you're ready, tucking the toes under, back into your down dog. Taking your gaze forwards, walk, step or jump your feet to your hands. Be aware of which foot you tend to step forwards with. Just make sure you alternate every now and then. Release into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale. Inhale all the way up. And with your exhale, we're coming straight back down. Exhale forwards. Halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the floor. And we're going to step into a plank. So you can lower yourself straight down. You can hold your plank. Or if you wish, you can come into your side planks. If you do one side, do the other. Come back into your plank and then lower yourself down. Inhale into a back bend. Now I'd like to pause here. Inhale, center, and as you exhale, gazing behind you, looking to the opposite foot. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the other side. Coming back to center. Use your knees if you wish, pushing back into your down dog. So from here, we're going to do scorpion. So you're going to lift your right leg up, reaching up, And then you're going to allow the knee to bend. We open up the hip, so we're lifting the knee towards the ceiling, the foot falls down, really open up there. Good. Stretch back up and release down. Let's do the other side. Left leg, big reach up, opening up the hip, big stretch. Try to keep your shoulders square, they'll want to lift up. Try to keep them square, but stack your hips. Big stretch, release the foot down. So from here, either roll forwards into your plank and go through your flow, come back to down dog, or just rest your knees down in child pose. So keep breathing through this exercise. Remember, we're trying to get motivation, cultivate some energy. So if it's tough, know your body's working. We're going to use big breaths to allow that body. Okay, when you're ready, back in down dog. So we're going to do the same again, or you can take it a step further. So you're lifting up with your right leg, coming into your scorpion. So stay here, just opening up those hips. If you wish, with control and you've got space, gently guide the right foot to the outside of the left. Allow the right hand to pick up, and you come into a reverse tabletop. So you can come up onto your toes, you can be down on your feet, but open the arm up to the side, whatever. Imagine you're a human sculpture. Do whatever you wish here. Gently guide yourself back. Lift the leg back up. Release down. So again, on the other side, lift the leg up to Ikapara, a three-legged dog, opening into scorpion. And again, if you want to take it further, try to gently place that foot to the outside and lift up, opening the body. Good. Coming back round, stretch the leg up, release the foot down. Everyone bring your knees down wide, untuck the toes, and rest down in child pose. Taking some deep breaths. Lengthening your spine. So maybe just counting your breath in, counting your breath out. Try to make sure the inhale and the exhale are the same length. And then see as your body relaxes into that rhythm, if you can extend that breath by a count. Good. With an inhale, move back into your down dog. So, lifting your right leg up. We're going to come forwards and bring your knee into a plank position. Bring your knee towards your chest. So this is option one. Inhale, stretch back up. Option two is coming forwards and bringing the leg towards the left side. So the right leg is coming underneath the body out towards the left. Back up. Option three, coming forwards, extend the leg out, and then lift the left arm up. Back down. Stretch the leg up, and release. So, rolling through a flow or resting down for a moment. We're going to do that on the other side. And then we're going to do another flow that links them together. If you're finding that your wrists are sore, just give them a little wiggle, move them around. Good. Okay, so everyone back into down dog. So left leg lifted up. If you know which option you want to do, you can just do 3 repetitions of that, but I'll go through all 3. So it's knee to chest. Inhale up. Bringing the leg underneath the body, stretching it out to the side. Both hands are on the floor. Inhale back up. Option 3. So your left leg is coming forward, extending to the right, and then the right arm lifts up and your torso turns towards the right. Release back down. Stretch the leg up. And release down. Good. Take your gaze forwards. Walk, step or jump your feet to your hands. Release into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, all the way up. Big reach, gaze up. Exhale to release. Good. Okay. So we're going to combine those 2 together. So, are you ready? We've got to fake it till we make it. If you haven't got energy, just pretend you have. Wear the clothes. Sorry. Wear the clothes, listen to the music, do the moves. We can do it. Okay, grounding yourself down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. We're going to go a little faster. Exhale, hands to the floor. Come back into your plank. Lower yourself, hold the plank, or side planks if you wish, coming into a start position by lifting the top leg. Whatever you do one side, do on the other. Back to center, lowering yourself down. Inhaling up. Exhaling back. So whichever option you wish to do, we're going to try and link them together. So we're going to start lifting the right leg up. So this could be an option, scorpion could be an option, or wild thing, where we bring the foot all the way down. We're going to reverse back out of there, keep the leg lifted, bring the leg forward into your option 1, 2, or 3, and then lift back up and lower down. Do the same on the other side. So whichever option you're going for, extended leg, scorpion. So this is flip dog or wild thing. So I'm not sure that there's a name for linking these two together. So if anyone's got an idea, that would be most welcome. So option 1, bring the leg forward. Option 2, leg to the side with hands on the floor. Or option 3, open it up. Hands back down. Step back. Lower the leg. So again, rest in child pose or go through your flow. We're going to do them each one more time. Okay. And so pretend you're enjoying it. Maybe even opening your mouth into a little smile. You'll go break dancing on your Tuesday morning. And then going at your own pace. Between the two moves, trying to link them together, whichever variation you're using. When you've done your right leg, lowering down into the other side. Back up. Foot down, lower your knees down, rest in your child pose. Take big breath in, big breath out. In your child pose, really try to imagine you're expanding into your legs. So whether it's your chest or your stomach, really feel that pushing away. Come back to counting your breath. So you want it the same length as last time, or maybe trying to make it even longer. Okay, when you're ready, coming up into down dog. So we're going to step forward with the right foot, so you can stretch out to step forwards, or just bring that foot forward. Again, it doesn't matter where you come to. If you have to come up, shuffle a bit. There's no egos, it doesn't matter. We get there how we get there. Ground yourself down. So a high lunge, you want the hips facing forwards, both feet facing forwards. You're going to inhale, arms up. So try and ground yourself down. If you want to take this further, come into the crescent moon. So this one, you can bring your knee down if you want to, or you can stay lifted. Inhaling, reach it up, lifting your chest, and come into a gentle back bend. So really opening ourselves up. Maybe take the arms wider if you have space. Breathing deeply. So depending on your energy levels, either imagine you're trying to open yourself up to absorb them, or you're so full of energy, you're sharing it with everyone around you. Good. Inhale, coming back. Vertical. Exhale, release the hands down to the floor. Step back. Down dog. So again, going through your flow or resting in child pose. And then we'll do the other side. Good. So from a down dog, the left leg steps forwards. Coming up into high lunge to begin with, just to get that position, and then if you wish, dropping the knee down. So with always, we don't want the knee coming past the ankle, so if it is, just adjust as you need to. Inhaling, arms up. And then either knee down or knee lifted. Lifting the chest, lifting your gaze, opening the arms. Try to keep your arms on either a spot or a steady line if you're coming into a back bend. And try to avoid the gaze wobbling all over the place. Because if your eyes wobble, your body will wobble too. Big breath again, either trying to absorb energy or to send it out to people. Gently releasing down, hands down. Step back into downward. Knees down to the floor. And this time I'd like you to bring your arms by your side, palms facing up. And just resting on the floor. Counting your breath in, counting your breath out. Good. Gently lifting yourself up. Back in the toes under. You're going to finish this salutation. So stepping the feet forward. Release into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale. Inhale all the way up. And release. Good. And just to finish, we're going to repeat our 2 breathing exercises. So let's start with the. Should we start with this one? No, I think we're going to finish by standing. So actually, just coming down. Oh my God, I didn't do a natural transition. Okay, so just resting yourself down. We're going to do the humming breath once more, and then we're going to do our breath of joy. But I think it's quite nice to finish on that one because we're standing up, we're full of energy. So, your humming breath. Try to release any, if that voice is saying that you feel foolish, you don't want to hum that loudly, you are just humming. No one cares. No one cares. So try to really imagine it's not so much the sound, but the vibrations you're trying to create. So again, however you wish, but just making sure your eyes are blocked and your ears are blocked. We're going to do it 3 times. Once you've done your 3, because we'll come out of rhythm, just sit, rest your hands down, keep your eyes closed, and just be aware of how you feel. Big inhale. Good. Big inhale, stretch the arms up. And then once again, work your way up to a standing position. And let's finish with our breath of joy. So we're going to do 5 rounds. And like you really mean it, you're trying to get as much energy. So 3 inhales, 1 exhale. And as we inhale, arms forwards, arms side, arms lifted, and then exhale, forward fold. So we're going to do that 5 times. Let's go. Just rest in your mountain pose, standing arms by your side. Pay attention to how you feel. Any colours or movement you can see behind your eyelids. So just standing here, I want you to think of an item of clothing that's going to bring you motivation, bring you happiness that you're going to wear today. And maybe a song that you're going to listen to, maybe dance a little, dance like no one's watching. To try and up your motivation. Be aware that your thoughts can affect how we feel. So we can plant flowers, we can plant weeds. So let's try and cultivate those flowers. Big inhale, lifting your arms up, lengthening the body. Exhale, hand in front of the heart, bow in the head. Namaste. Good. Okay, my lovely lot. Go out, spread motivation, and just know if you're feeling a little, you're not alone. I think a lot of people are having these big waves of delirious and thinking they're going to change the world and all the things they can get done, and then falling into, oh my God. So thank you for joining me. Have wonderful, wonderful days. Send pictures. Tell me what songs you listen to. Send me pictures of your clothing that makes you happy. Let's share. Let's share all this lovely positive energy. Mwah.